So this was an accident. I know what you're saying. You're like, how the heck do you get a set of netherite armor on accident? It wasn't entirely an accident, but I wasn't trying to go for a full netherite speedrun. I just pivoted hard once I hit some good RNG, and I'm actually really happy with this run. Like, I've tried speedrunning netherite armor before. I did it with my friends, like a 3-person speedrun a couple of months ago. It took us an hour and 50 minutes. I did this in 32 minutes, bro. I actually kind of popped off. I was trying to get footage for a commentary video, and you'll notice I'm playing on the most recent version of Minecraft. This is like up to date standard stuff. In fact, in the bottom left, I have like the voice chat icon because this is like it's like a SMP type mod list that I have here. I think like I have increased brightness, and that's pretty much the only thing that like affects the run. Oh, I also have like a texture pack for like ores. So I guess there's that. But that's not like how I get netherite. That's how like a lot of people get netherite. So it's basically vanilla. Like this is like, sorry, I'm just like trying to explain what this run is, because in like normal speedrunning, you can increase your brightness to 500%, which is what I have here. So the only illegal thing I have is like a texture pack that like makes ores look cooler. It's like kind of unfortunate. I actually can't like submit this run, and I have voice chat like in the bottom left, but that like doesn't affect things, you know. So I have like a couple like ease of life mods. I think I have a zoom mod on this too, but I don't use the zoom mod, so it feels very vanilla. And I was just playing it for like fun. The goal was it to feel like a default speedrun, like a vanilla speedrun. But then it kind of just like turned into something a little bit cooler. So let's talk about the run a little bit. I was trying to get commentary footage, like a 20 or 30 minute run, because I wanted to make a long commentary on like sort of what I've been up to, because I haven't posted one in a long second. And I've been like cranking in like regular speedrunning, and I'm doing really well. But that means the speedruns are shorter, and so I can't make long commentary videos. So today, I've been playing a couple, you know, trying to get like a decent round. I got like a 30-minute round, another 30-minute round. I was like, kind of want like maybe a little bit under 30 minutes for a speedrun, because I don't really know how long I can yap. I have a couple things I want to talk about, but I don't have like that many things to talk about. And then I just turned it into a full netherite armor speedrun. Oh, a little bit of lag right there. That's a little bit goofy. But like, it's like actually a good time. It's like actually a good time, bro. Like full netherite in 32 minutes. Like, oh my, dude. And it's like harder in this version because you have to get smithing upgrades, which costs 7 diamonds each, bro. Like, oh my, I'm actually really proud of how I played this in Pivot. Like, okay, it's not like insane. I feel like some like top level speedrunners gonna watch this and they're like, okay, yeah, sure. You like did this thing. I'll talk about it later. I think I did some cool strats. This thing. That's of course what you would do. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I was really proud of it. So I guess we'll get to that. But right now, all I'm thinking is, all right, this is gonna be a fast enter. I have a village next to a ruin portal. I was like playing out pretty much every single seed until like this hour. I reset like 4 seeds. This is like the 4th seed I played, because I was like, I kind of want like a decent nether enter. If I'm trying to get like a commentary video, I want to be entering the nether in like at least 5 minutes. You know, it's so easy to just like, if you're playing out every single seed, to just like be at deep slate mining in a strip, or like searching caves for 5 or 10 minutes until you find lava. You know, it's just like not entertaining. So I was resetting a little bit. And this one was a really solid enter. I think it's not gonna be sub 4, but it's gonna be low 4, because I grabbed this gold block up here. I think this is totally worth it for the play, because in like these later versions, sorry if it's confusing if I'm saying like these later versions. I guess it's not confusing if you've like watched a lot of these commentary videos, but most top level speedrunning, the most popular version is 1:16. And I'm playing on the most recent version, and pearl trades are just freaking abysmal on this version, bro. It's actually so bad. You can trade out an entire bastion and not even get 12 pearls. You can get not even a single pearl trade. And that's why everybody plays on the older versions. But I like to stay up to date with the newest version, and I play it a lot. Like, honestly, just like for fun. I do so many like latest version speedrun stuff. And look, dude, in the top, like the right side of the screen, the pie chart, it's freaking massive. I actually really like these latest versions because they fixed E-ray and they made the pie chart bigger. So it just like makes my life so much easier. Like there was a weird awkward period like a year or 2 ago where all the versions just like, they just kind of sucked. Like E-ray was broken. The pie chart was still small. I guess those are the main things. I really love that they fixed E-ray. Although in this run, it actually didn't really work. They like half fixed it because it doesn't like render properly if like there's a big nether brick like rack wall in between your bastion, which isn't the case in this speedrun. But for the most part, they fixed it, and I'm pretty freaking stoked about that. But let's talk about commentary stuff. I feel like this video, I'm gonna get into commentary stuff. So if that's not what you came here for, I mean, I guess you can like, ooh, I forgot about that boat clutch. Ignore that. I definitely hit the boat clutch. But I feel like this video is going to have like bigger reach than like a normal commentary video where I title it Black Beans. You know what I mean? Like this is like, it's actually like a good title and an interesting video idea. So I feel like people who don't watch my commentaries might watch this. So if you're not here for the commentary, I'm sorry, you can't mute me. That's just how the video works. You're going to have to suck it up. I guess you could mute me and like turn on some music, but I'm just going to like start yapping because that was my plan. That's why I got this footage, because I just wanted to start yapping. And I have a couple things in mind. I guess I'll start with hair. I'm growing my hair out for the first time in my life, and it's actually really cool. I have never in my life gotten compliments about my hair until this year when I started growing it out. Like you've probably seen a couple of phases, and I'll surely I remember to check up a couple of pictures because I've taken a picture every like month or so, like to kind of document my hair growing out, because I don't know, it's like so new and exciting. I've just like never done it before, and it's like your hair, dude. It's how you present yourself to the world. You know what I mean? Wait, am I recording? Oh, I need to check. Okay, yes, I was recording. I just like need to check because I feel like I like the vibe of this commentary video so far. It's so sad when you make a whole commentary video and your mic is just like muted. That's only happened like once, to be fair, but anyway, that's what we're talking about. Hair. Yes, I'm growing out my hair for the first time. It's like I'm putting my hair back, bro. Like I guess I made a community post the other day, like showing off my lifesteal stickers, and I had my hair in there, and people were like, "Dang, he's got like hair," or like I don't know. I think there was like a compliment or two about my hair, which honestly, it was like, how am I talking about my hair being messy, bro? I'm not the kind of person to do that. But like, I don't know. I just like took that picture to send it to like my lifesteal friends, and I was like, oh, I should make a community post about it. And it was just like, I don't know. I guess my hair is like fine in that picture. Whatever. Man, bro, I'm talking about hair. Are you guys enjoying this? I'm just like yapping about hair. But the other thing I wanted to mention was I've tried to make a commentary video for like 3 days in a row, and I just like haven't, because how exactly do I say this? Okay. Little story time, because I've been struggling to make a commentary video for a very particular reason. I got my fastest pace ever, and I made a little commentary video about that. And then the next day, I beat that fastest pace ever. And so I was like, oh, I should make another commentary video on it. And I tried to make a commentary video on it, but I didn't, because I just need to do what that one guy said and just like dive off the deep end. I had my first like heartbreak, bro. It was really sad. And I didn't make a commentary video because I was like trying not to talk about it, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about it because it's like, I don't know. It's like so weird. I've come to the conclusion, like, yeah, I'll talk about it. You're not going to hear any details, okay? You're going to hear very little, but I will like mention that it happened because like I don't want to be like, I don't like keeping things, I don't like not being like just 100% honest and transparent, you know? And so like if I'm making a commentary video, I think I was like talking about like how cool this like run was, that like I just got my fastest pace ever, and then I beat that pace the next day when it was really cool, but I just like couldn't make the commentary video. I was like distracted, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to mention anything about relationships because I hadn't like fully decided on that. But I've thought about it a little bit, and obviously you're hearing this right now. So I think I'm like, when I made those commentary videos, I was like, I'm just like a little distracted right now. And I made some like vague like hints that maybe somebody would pick up that I was in a relationship, but like, yeah. So yeah, I like for the first time listened to like breakup songs, and it was sad, but it was like the best kind of like break off that you could ever like have, honestly. Like really good communication, like mutual. It just like doesn't work out, and it's really sad. That's like pretty much the whole point. I could yap about it for a little bit, but I'm not going to, because I've decided that I'm not going to yap about it. But you do. Is that all I wanted to say? I think that's all I wanted to say. That's all you'll get from me. Don't worry, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I talked to my friends. I went on a trip. I hung out. It was like, it's like good. I'm processing. Okay, dude, what am I doing? I can't believe I just said that. It's like whatever though now. Like, I don't know. I feel like in the past, it's probably because like, let's be honest, Minecraft YouTubers do not have a great reputation, okay? So like I was like terrified to say like anything. I'm gonna be honest. They do not give me comfort talking about like relationships. So you probably won't hear pretty much anything else from me. Unless I really can't think about anything else, like in this case, and I just like need to like mention something. You're definitely not hearing specifics, okay? I like you guys. You're cool. You're awesome people for watching my videos. I'm sorry. It's just like my life. Kind of just sucks to suck. It's okay though. You get to watch some cool speedruns. I think that's all. I feel like I want to like get it all out there. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? No. I think so. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about the speedrun. Let's keep talking about the speedrun. So I'm in Treasure, right? Treasure Bastion. This is really good for the run because you get like a ton of guaranteed gold blocks. So in my head, I'm like, this is perfect. In this version, pearl trades are worse, so you really need a ton of gold blocks. And Treasure is like really nice because you're basically, actually, I don't know how the math works out, but in my head, it's like basically guaranteed that you're going to get at least like 12 ender pearls. So you should be able to beat the game. And I'm like, this is fine pace, 10 minutes into a Bastion. This is going to turn out to be like a 25, 30-minute commentary video. That's perfect for me, honestly. It took a little bit to get to the Bastion, but it was like a really fast enter, and so I'm doing really well. Those piglins, dude, I just can't believe how much sound they were making. It was like actually insane. I think I had a run right before this where I had to like kill off half of them because they were just like so loud. But I'm checking the chests now. I already have 15 obsidian. This will come in handy very soon. But I think, wait, I already checked this chest, didn't I? Yeah, I guess there's like one gold block in here. So I'm trying to like get every single gold block that I can, waiting a little bit for them to trade, and boom. I have 2 pearls and I have a fire res. The fire res is really important because that means I can go down to lower treasure and start getting all of those gold blocks. Because again, like, you just need to trade so much stuff in this version. So as we go back down to get the rest of the gold blocks, I'm going to switch topics a little bit. We're just going to be bouncing around today. We're going to be talking about the speedrun and then talking about like another topic and then going back to the speedrun, because I could just like not talk about the speedrun the entire time. I mean, maybe I could. That would be pushing my commentary stamina though. Next topic. Are you guys ready for the next topic? I went on a trip. It's so exciting, bro. The season of trips has started, at least for my life. Just so many trips happen in the summer because like the conventions happen, meetups happen. And so I got like a lot of stuff lined up with all my friends. And this was the first one to kick off the year. In February, it was, wait, was it before my birthday or was it after my birthday? I think it was after my birthday. I took a red-eye flight. If you guys don't know what a red-eye, it's like when the flight goes over like midnight, so you like are in 2 days, like it's in the night. I believe they call it a red-eye because your eyes get red from lack of sleep. I know, kind of bad. But I wanted to try out a red-eye flight to see if it's actually worth it, because I feel like if you can deal with the red-eye-ness, then the flight is just really good because you get to overlap sleeping with the flight, and the flight lasts like 20 minutes, or like that's what it feels like, right? Because you're sleeping the entire time. But also, you're probably going to have crap sleep. So I don't know if it's like a good start to the, the trip. Oh, also, this is why I pivoted to doing a full netherite speedrun, bro. Look at my inventory. 3 netherite ingots, 2 netherite scrap, and 2 netherite upgrades. It's actually the most busted treasure that I've ever seen. Sorry. Okay, back to the red eye. Dude, these guys are so loud. Guys, calm down. I need to start talking. I went into this flight with a plan. I bought a eye mask. honestly, it felt like kind of a scam. It was like a really overpriced eye mask, but I really value sleep, and it seemed high quality and good, and I tested it out beforehand. I was like, oh, this is like a really good eye mask. So I got the eye mask, and I was like totally locked in for like getting good sleep on this flight. I was like, bro, I only got like 4 hours. It's gonna be at like the worst time possible. The challenge is, can I get some good sleep out of this? So I got some earplugs, a super awesome eye mask, and headphones to go over the earplugs, and it worked like a trick, bro. I got in there, I passed out. The flight felt like 10 minutes, and it wasn't the greatest sleep ever, I'm gonna be honest, but it was still like it's like the best sleep you could ask for on a plane for 4 hours. You know what I mean? So I was pretty happy with how that went. I also, like, it was just late and, like, past my bedtime, so I was so ready to just clock out. But I showed up at Jaren's place at, like, 7 in the morning. Leo wasn't up at this point yet, though, so I was like, okay, I'll wait. I'll go like take a nap, and hopefully he'll be up when I wake up. And so I took like another 4-hour nap. Woke up at like 11 and felt just totally refreshed. Leo was up at that point. Jaren was up at that point. We made some breakfast. I think I cooked some eggs. Then we went rock climbing. That's like the first time I've been rock climbing in a really long time. That was really fun. Oh my gosh. It did really destroy my hands though. I'm not gonna lie. I kid you not. This is no exaggeration. I could not press the power button on my phone after rock climbing. That's how cooked my hands were, dude. I like pushed it so hard, and my forearms and fingers are just like not used to that. I do a lot of pull-ups, and like my back feels really good, but my forearms and fingers are just like not used to that like amount of work, bro. They were actually so cooked. We like cooked dinner that night too, and I could not chop. What was I chopping? Garlic. I could not chop garlic for the life of me, bro. I was going at like 30% speed. I was so slow. And to make matters worse, dude, I wasn't... Okay, so we were making chicken... No, wait, was it chicken Alfredo? Yeah. We were making chicken Alfredo. Jaren was in charge of the pasta. Leo was in charge of the meat. And I was in charge of the garlic bread. And I'm going to be honest... I've never cooked garlic bread before, but I thought, how hard can it be? I melted down some butter. I struggled to cut up the garlic. Jaren actually had to help me because I was like so slow, bro. It was actually so bad. But I got the garlic chopped up. I melted the butter. I sliced the bread in half, put the butter on the bread, put the garlic on the butter on the bread, and then cooked it. And I've never... Okay, this is probably like the big mistake here. I've never broiled anything in the oven, but I figured that's how you toast bread in the oven. So I put the oven on the broiling setting, and I was like, I don't know how long to put it in there for. I'll put it in there for like 4 minutes. 3 minutes later, Leo opens the oven. My bread is just on fire, dude. I actually just lit the bread on fire. It was so funny. Leo opens the oven, and in the calmest voice ever, he's like, the bread's on fire. Like, not even just burnt. There were flames on it, dude. And so I ruined the garlic bread. I actually just ruined it. I felt so bad. I did salvage a little bit of it. I salvaged like 30% of it. So like all of the edges were just fully black. But I cut them off with a knife, and like the center had a little bit of black in it. But it was edible, okay? Everybody ate it, and it was actually pretty good. So I saved the day just a little bit. Nothing crazy. I just fully lit on fire. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. And then Jaren made like 3 times more pasta than the recipe called for sauce. So we had to get super innovative and like make our own pasta sauce. We like melted down some butter, just poured some milk in, poured some spices in, and just like mixed it up. We had some like Parmesan cheese. We had no idea what we were doing, but we added it to the sauce, and honestly, it was pretty good. I wouldn't want to eat that every day, okay? Let's be real here. But it was not a terrible meal. It was like a 6 out of 10, okay? So I feel like that's a win for burning the bread. So let's see. That topic's taken care of. I feel like I had a couple more topics. But I do need to talk about the speedrun a little bit. So we're gonna switch back to the speedrun. So if you didn't see, we were in treasure. We got a ton of netherite, right? Super huge and awesome. But I didn't get any pearls. Even when I got the 3 netherite ingots, I was like, oh wow, maybe I could go for a netherite speedrun. But I really just wanted to get commentary footage, and netherite speedruns usually take a while, and I was like, I'll just like play any percent, I'll kill the dragon, that'll be that. But I checked my piglin hole, 6 pearls. I'm not beating the game like that, and I'm not going to waste this opportunity to get a good netherite speedrun. So I'm like, okay, what can I do here? I need 2 more pieces of ancient debris, and then a whole bunch of diamonds, because I have no diamonds right now, which is pretty bad. Diamonds are a little bit easier to get in like these versions, which is nice, and I feel like I have a lot of tips and tricks for getting some, and I have a lot of obsidian. That was the real kicker for this run. I think I had 30 obsidian or something, and so that's just going to allow me to go back and forth through the nether a ton and get a ton of valuable resources. I actually left the nether like low-ish in that bastion, trying to get whatchamacallit, trying to spawn in a cave. Like I was hoping that my portal would just link into a cave, because that's just like a really nice strat for like guaranteeing yourself a good cave. But hit the surface, so I went into the ocean, looted 2 shipwrecks, and I got 2 things. I got iron, because I know I need to make an anvil. You'll see why in a second. And books. That was the really huge thing. The first ship that I checked actually had 0 books. It was really sad. But the second one had 8 books. So I have the books, I have enough iron for an anvil, and now I'm just looking for a good cave that goes, so like I can get diamonds. And this one looks beautiful. If you do this a lot, you'll start recognizing like what looks like a good cave to dig down into. You'll get super comfortable like knowing where aquifers are like in front of me. This should be an aquifer right here, I think. I don't know if I dig down right here. Yeah, I don't dig down quite just yet. I'm still looking for diamonds. But I'm going to craft up my anvil here. I have, honestly, kind of a messy inventory. Like, I don't need, like, all the fire reses. I don't need, like, the crying obsidian. But I guess it's not terrible, you know? Sometimes I'm a little bit picky about my inventory. But if you just, like, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? So I'm looking here for diamonds. Not expecting anything crazy because I'm not that deep yet. We're kind of on the between stone and deep slate, so the diamond rates aren't going to be as high. But I figure I'm in a water cave, and diamonds spawn more in a water cave, so I might as well scout out most of this water cave. But I get absolutely nothing. I'm like, oh, dang, that kind of sucks. I'm just going to fully commit to digging into this aquifer, and I'm pretty confident there's air here. I actually had to dig a lot of blocks. Usually you don't have to dig that many, but I was correct. There's some air below, and this opens up into a really good cave. And so this was another really good decision of the run. And now it's just a race for diamonds. I need 24 diamonds for a full set of netherite, or for a full suit of diamond armor. Plus, I need 14 more for like the netherite. What do you call them? Netherite upgrades. Because I have 2, right? And then we need to duplicate it twice. So I know I need a ton of diamonds, but I'm not even going to like hard focus diamonds yet. Well, I guess I'm hard focusing diamonds. What am I trying to say here? I'm going to enchant. I think this is really cool. If you have an efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe, you can insta-mine netherrack in the nether. And getting that last 2 ancient debris, that's going to be pretty hard to do. And so I'm thinking, okay, if I can get that pickaxe, then I can just insta-mine at the bottom of a lava lake. It's going to be super good. And if you don't know, the first enchantment for any given item will always be the same on a Minecraft world, as long as you don't log out. So as long as you don't log out, your first book enchant will always be efficiency 1. So I get efficiency 1 on the book, get efficiency on the pickaxe, because that's like pretty common, and it's like kind of unlucky to not get it, and I have enough to get a couple levels. I anvil it with the copious amounts of iron that I got from the Bastion, and now I have an efficiency 2 diamond pick. The reason I make a book here is because I'm like, sorry, my throat's kind of dying. This is a long commentary video. The reason I made a bookshelf was like a super desperate attempt to try to get some level of fortune. I think you need a couple more bookshelves to even have a chance at fortune, but that was kind of the vision there. So now it's just a race. It's a true test of how good are my caving skills. I have a pretty decent pickaxe here, so we got a couple of things going for us. But no fortune, we don't really have any diamonds to start, and I totally forgot about like the 14 extra diamonds that I need to just like duplicate the trims. So I got a pretty gnarly task ahead of me, honestly. And we got like 7 minutes to go for sub 30. Because in my head, I was like, wait, if I got a sub 30 full netherite speedrun, that would be freaking hype. Like, nobody speedruns in general, or like particularly netherite armor in this version. I think it would be so cool. And then I was like, oh my gosh, wait, that would make like the best commentary video ever. So I snagged 2 diamonds here. I'm really trying to just like not backtrack and keep trying to go a little bit deeper, because obviously the deeper you go, the better your rates will be. And then there's also like a couple different types of caves. There's like I don't remember the names of but I think Mojang gave the names to them. There's like spaghetti caves. There's like, I can't remember what the other ones are called. I'm going to be honest. But you can, if you like cave a lot, you can sort of start to tell what those look like and like what would be good to explore. I committed too hard, honestly, down here, but it's not terrible. I waste like a couple of seconds. And I'm really just trying to force out this long tube and try to get some really good like lower caves, because that's where you can like really cash in. I get pretty lucky here with an 8 vein. Veins usually aren't that big unless you're in a water cave. Like if I found a good water cave, bro, oh my gosh, I probably could have got sub 30. But this one's pretty good. I was a little bit scared starting to gain elevation here, because I was really scared that it would just end. You know, I'm getting pretty close to the stone level. You know, you can see a ton of stone, but I get this like blessing of a hole right here. It goes super deep, and I'm like, okay, I gotta fully commit to this. And thankfully, it opens up even more. And in my head, I need 6 more diamonds. That's it. 6 more, and then I'm totally good to go. But in reality, I still need to get the 2 netherite, sorry, not netherite, the 2 ancient debris and 14 more diamonds. So I actually need 20 more. I need 38 diamonds in total. So I'm like, am I even halfway? I'm not even halfway at this point. And I see that the cave ends here, which is good. I think this is a really good flex play, what I do here. I know that the cave ends, and I know that I have a ton of obsidian to build more stuff. So I'm going to go back into the nether now and overlap finding a good cave with mining for netherite. The idea here is I'm going to chuck a pearl into the lava ocean. I still have a couple fire reses left over. I'm going to dig down, and then I'm just going to like sprint mine along chunk borders, because that's slightly more likely for stuff. I'm breaking the nether portal here for absolutely no reason. I thought I didn't have 10 obsidian, because I know I'm going to need to go back to the overworld at least one more time. So I waste a little bit of time there, but I mean, for an impromptu like pivoting speedrun, I think this is like pretty good gameplay. I'm actually pretty proud of this. So I find a chunk border, and now it's pretty much just luck and like playing around lava and like blackstone and gravel, because those like are a little bit more annoying to mine. I was honestly a little concerned that I wouldn't have enough pickaxe durability. I mean, not really. I think I still have the I still have the anvil on me, so I could repair my pickaxe, but then I'm like losing 3 diamonds, and it just wouldn't be good. I'm getting a couple pieces of gold here because I traded all my gold, and it would be really bad to like forget about your gold. Nether gold is just like super easy to get. Like I don't have to smelt it. I'm just gonna be able to craft it. It's gonna be like a super nice overlap. But as I start mining more, the sinking feeling starts to come in where I'm like, wait, am I gonna like break my pickaxe? Because that's just like the absolute worst thing here, and it totally could happen if I just get unlucky. I don't know what the exact rates are, but I thought back to when I did with Red and Branston. I'm like, there's no way I don't get like 2 ancient debris with an entire like fresh diamond pickaxe. I should be totally fine, but I'm still not running into any. I blocked off a little bit of lava. I got the fire res, which is really nice. And we're gonna pivot again, because I remember the other thing that I wanted to talk about: weddings. I have 2. Okay, so I went to a wedding reception yesterday, 2 days ago. It doesn't really matter, especially like you're seeing this. Maybe you're seeing this like 5 years in the future. But I went to a wedding reception, and I have 2 more lined up for this summer. Like, dude, the spring is the season. It's just the season of weddings. I'm pretty sure I went to like 2 or 3 weddings last summer too. I'm getting to that age where people are getting married. I mean, I'm 23, but I guess like where I'm from, people get married pretty quick. I probably won't be married for a while. Dude, oh my gosh. I remember, dude, the last time I talked about going to a wedding, one of the top comments was like, bro, when Parker gets married, he's just gonna like make a commentary video about it. And low-key, like that would be so funny, bro. Oh my gosh. But this wedding that I went to, it was one of my like childhood friends who I knew since I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7, honestly. Oh, also I got my 2 ancient debris, so we're going back to the overworld. The run is like about to be ending, hopefully, ideally. I still need like 20 diamonds or something ridiculous, which is, we'll see how it goes. But this wedding, I think I talked about this in my last commentary video. I actually can't remember. I hadn't seen him in like 4 years though, like since high school. We weren't like super close in high school, but we were like friends in high school. We were really good friends growing up, and we were pretty close. So it was really fun to catch up, and then just like going to the wedding, I'm like, I have no idea who's gonna be at this wedding. Like, I mean, I assume I'm gonna know people there, but I don't really know. And then I just met a couple of people like from high school, and that's crazy, bro. I've been out of high school 5 years now. It's just like, it's so cool to see people after like 2 or 3 years, and you're like, yo, what's your life like? Like, what are you doing? I haven't seen you in years. We used to like eat lunch together, and now it's just like, it's so interesting how life works. Forgive me if I'm repeating myself, because I remember I like had difficulties like making a commentary video, so I might be like repeating some of the same things because I can't remember what I've talked about so far. But seeing people after so long, I just really like hearing everybody's life story. Like, I talked to this guy who like was starting his own like car shop business. He's like living out of his, what do you even call it? Like car garage. He's living out of his car garage, like totally in his grind set. I'm like, bro, let's freaking go. He's like a business guy doing the business things. So that was pretty interesting to listen to. Oh, and then along the same lines, I logged into Facebook for the first time in like 7 years, and I had that same feeling of seeing people that I just hadn't seen in like so many years. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've not seen your face. Like, I used to like play soccer with you all the time. I used to have like health class with you. I haven't seen your face in like years. And it's like so crazy to like, I don't know, see what people's faces look like and like what they're up to, I guess. It was actually like one of the first times I've ever logged into Facebook. I got Facebook when I was like 12, so I could play a game on my phone, and I never used it. So I don't even know if I have any friends. I guess I have some friends, because I got, like, the whole thing started because I got an email from like my soccer coach, like wishing me a happy birthday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about you in forever. So I logged in my Facebook, and I was like, oh, thanks for the like happy birthday message. And then Facebook has like a recommended like friends thing, and I just started scrolling that, and that was like the whole like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in like for freaking ever. So like a lot of, I guess, nostalgia in a way been happening recently. Man, you guys gotta let me know if you like these longer commentary videos. I can definitely tell I don't do them. My stamina is waning. I'm trying to come up with things to talk about. I mean, I guess I have pretty good practice just like yapping, but it's like 30 minutes, bro. I've talked about like so many different stories. Oh my gosh, we hit the water bucket clutch. That's how we freaking do it. I think we're pretty close to the end here. Oh yeah, because I remember what my final time is. So I have 32 diamonds. I need, what, 38 was it that we decided? Oh wait, no, we're not actually close, because I go all the way over here. So it's like, it was like a weird balancing act in this cave, because I was just hoping I would really hit like an 8 vein or something and be done, because I saw like this diamond patch a while ago, but it was just so far out of the way that I wasn't sure if it was worth it. And then it's just like one, and I'm like, ah, frick. Thankfully there was another vein here, but it's also just one. And so I'm like, okay, do I need 2 more diamonds? I think is what it turns. No. I need 4 more diamonds, I think. I'm like really slow crafting here because I don't want to mess up. Yeah, so I need 4 more diamonds, and then I can finish. So unfortunately, it's not going to be sub 30. I guess you probably figured that out a little bit ago. But there's some diamonds here, and it's just 1 again. Oh my gosh. So I need 3 more diamonds. I'm really like not sure where to commit my time. I know there's a guaranteed vein like really far back, but I don't want to like backtrack a ton. I'm just praying that there's like 1 vein right around here, and I'm just like not getting anything. There's a ton of mobs, and so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna start crawling through this random hole here. It's gonna link up to back where I've been, and I don't want to deal with all of those mobs there because I completely ran out of food. I've been eating rotten flesh. I think I have 1 golden apple left, and so I'm just like, I'm running on scraps, bro. But at this point, I see a diamond on the ceiling, and I'm like, okay, I go here, I get 2 more diamonds, I'm totally good, but there's just 1 here, and this is just perfect. It's gonna end in a matter of seconds. I was really worried I wouldn't have enough blocks to stack up all the way, but I got all my diamonds. I actually have 1 spare extra. I'm like, what do I throw out? Throw out everything. Craft. I wanna like be really careful though, because I don't wanna mess up crafting. I wanna get this completion And boom, we get full netherite armor in 33 minutes and like 21 seconds or something. So isn't that kind of cool? The timer didn't stop, unfortunately, because the timer thinks I'm playing like regular RSG. I didn't tell it I was like speedrunning netherite armor. But like, yeah, bro, I freaking got like a good time with netherite armor, and I made like a 30-minute commentary video, and I'm still talking. I'm just like yapping a ton. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed the long speedrun, and I will talk to you later. I hope you guys have an epic day. Peace.